Good morning, everybody. It's Ange at Homestead Design. So it's January 7th, so we are a week into the new year. Today's little tip is about money. I am definitely not a money guru by any means. I don't have any great budgeting tips, but I do have one little tip that's been helping me to save money. I've been using it all my adult life, and it's really, really simple, and I thought it might help some of you. I know a lot of people set some resolutions about budgeting or to kind of getting a handle on your spending after the Christmas season, when we all tend to spend more than we normally do on gifts and fun things and stuff like that. Kind of just getting back to normal in the checkbook there. And so rather than just saying I'm not going to spend any money at all, I'm going to get back on track and go really big with it. Sometimes, again, it's those little tips that are what's really going to help you to stick with it. So whether you are doing like a no spend January, some people like to do that where you don't do anything extra, or even if you're going to do it next month, February is a good month to try something like that since it's a shorter month, and you can kind of get your footing right now over the next couple of weeks. You can tie this tip into those kind of goals that you might have already set for yourself. So the tip is keeping a want list. Whether you have a little notebook in your purse or just a little spot in your phone where you keep a note, the idea is that whenever you're out and about in the world shopping, or whether you're online, or whether something just pops into your head that you want, rather than buying it right away, you just jot a note down wherever you keep your list. And then the next time that you're shopping, the next time you're in Target, or the next time you're on Amazon, you can revisit that list, and it's given you just a little bit of time to determine whether or not you really do want or need it. Sometimes that feeling goes away. Sometimes that's the time is enough to alleviate that impulse buy that sometimes we're kind of lured to. And other times it's just, it might give you just a little bit of time to research, is this the best option? Maybe you do need that item or really, really want it, and that's okay. But it just gives you a little bit of time to make sure that that particular purchase is the best option. And I think it works in another way too. It's helpful for us to just not feel deprived. Sometimes when we're trying to give something up, whether it is chocolate or pop or spending, saying no, 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 and completely depriving ourselves can backfire, because some of us can only do that for so long, and then we just fall off the wagon and say, forget it, I deserve this, I can't do this anymore, I just want it. And so this is kind of a way of, you're not necessarily telling yourself no, you're just saying not right now. And that's powerful. Maybe it's a mind trick, but it just helps us to feel like, we're an adult, we can do what we want, but maybe the mature decision right now is to just wait a little bit. So it's been super helpful for me. I've done this since I was out on my own as an adult. I always just had a little notebook in my purse, and I would just do that. It became really helpful when I had kids. I still always had a notebook in my purse. This was before the days of smartphones and Amazon and stuff like that, back in the, the dawn of time. But I had the little notebook still. And so whenever I was out and about with the kids, we would like to, browse in the toy aisles or something if we're at Walmart or Target or something, as kids do. And so we would do that. But rather than them, begging for things all the time, or can I get this, can I get this, we were not in a habit of buying toys or, little things just for the heck of it on any given day. We did those things, when it was like a gift-giving occasion, or if they saved up money to spend. So instead of just begging for something, they knew that wasn't what our family did. They would say, can you put this on my list? And my mom always kind of laughed at this when she was shopping with them, because she's like, I don't know if I've ever seen a kid that says, can you put this on my list, instead of begging for it, but that's what they were used to doing. You can teach your kids this if they don't already, if they're not already familiar with the idea. But again, it's just the idea. It's not that, no, you can never have that doll, but that's not what we're shopping for today, and that is really neat, and it's acknowledging that that this thing caught their eye, that they're interested in it, that yeah, that is a really neat toy. Let's put that on your list so that the next time you are getting something for whatever reason, we can see if that's something that you still really want. A good lesson for them too, and the thing that you're dying to have today might have lost its luster in a week or a month. When your birthday rolls around, you know that it's kind of just a good thing for all of us to realize. And also kind of that delayed gratification is also a good, just a good thing to learn. So hopefully that is helpful for you. Just kind of a nice little way of exercising, of saving some money, whether it's long term or whether it's just kind of reining things in right now after Christmas and getting back on track and starting the new year strong. So hopefully that tip for the want list is helpful to you or someone that you know. Have an awesome day, guys. See you later.